Hey everybody, it's Daisy again,
And it's Nico.
and we are here to talk to you guys about our lesson. For a media arts class, we're going to be doing a PSA on drug driving. Our estimated lesson length is roughly 1 week, and it's for 11th and 12th graders. The audience is for our whole class.
Our objectives and outcomes. Students will be able to understand the risks and dangers associated with drug driving. Students will be able to effectively show their knowledge of dangers of drug driving through the PSA presentation.
And for our standards addressed, we chose a few different ones. For dealing with our media arts class, we chose 3.1.IB, refine and modify media artworks owning aesthetic quality and intentionally accentuating stylistic elements to reflect an understanding of personal goals and preferences. For our health-related ones, we chose under the alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs, 1.2a, to explain the impact of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs use on the brain chemistry, brain function, and behavior, as well as 1.9a, explain the impact of alcohol and other drug use on vehicle crashes, injuries, violence, and risky sexual behavior, in addition to personal and community health standard 5.4p to analyze how using alcohol and tobacco and other drugs influence one's health and other behaviors.
Materials needed for our PSA is going to be internet access and access to computers, PowerPoint program access, camera and video cameras.
All right, so let's break down the lesson. To open the lesson, us to the teachers, we'll ask our students if they know what drug driving is. Through these answers, we'll create a list on the board writing down what the students' ideas are of drug driving. We will then explain through our PowerPoint that we showed you guys previously what drug driving is to students. Teachers will then ask the students to brainstorm some dangers that they feel come with impaired and drug driving, asking the students what would they say to their peers to convince them not to drive while under the influence of illicit drugs. With this, we'll create a second list of ideas that students say about what to tell their peers.
So the body of the lesson, teachers will go more in depth of the dangers associated with drug driving. Teachers will talk about each of the ideas the students brainstormed that they felt were dangers associated with impaired drug driving. Ask the students which drugs they feel people use the most while drug driving. Discuss students' response. Teachers will explain how drug driving can impair the brain function and talk about the dangers associated with it.
So then we're going to get more into our guided practice. Explaining the assignment to the students, in groups of 2 or 3, they will work together as they're assigned a common drug that's used while driving. For example, marijuana, over-the-counter drugs, prescription drugs, illegal drugs, and prepare a public service announcement for the school to spread awareness on drug driving. These public service announcements will incorporate students' definitions of the drug driving, a description of the drug they have been assigned, the effects the assigned drug has on you while driving, an interview with someone telling them of the risks and dangers associated with drug driving, preferably another peer, questions for the viewers of the video, and a call to action at the end for viewers of the video. Explain to the students the expectations, or specifically the rubric, for the public service announcement presentation. Assign the groups presentation days to show their PSAs to the class. We'll then allow each group to present their PSA to the class and have fellow students answer along to questions set up in the videos. Set up a day at the end for the PSAs to be shown to other classrooms and students in the school.
So our assessments. Students will have 5 to 10 minutes of PSAs will be evaluated based on a given rubric. Depth of knowledge and understanding will be revealed through the quality of answers students give during the presentation. During
the question section.
Question sections. There you go. Thanks.
So this is our lesson breaking down, teaching the students about drug driving and having them create a public service announcement for our class as well as the whole school. Thank you.